What's up? Hello, fellow humans, planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious, glorious video gaming day? What's up, Cashew the First? What's up, Idrit? I'm literally half 70 years old. Oh my god. Well, nothing to do with that. Oh, we weren't playing the music and we could hear it all this time. Wait, what? Really? No. Well, what? What did I do? Did I fart? I heard you say, evig I helveter. Thank God I didn't, Thank God I didn't abuse Logan loudly and vocally like I normally do. Certified pet killer moment. Well, I started streaming and I realized I didn't have pants on, so I was like, I better get some pants on. You heard you take off the shot collar. Good, yeah, that's good. Erastil? Alright, video gamers, last time we got to Is, and we just destroyed the Scary. It wasn't even remotely close. Like, we just absolutely demolished that guy. Like, he got one turn in, and did nothing with that turn. Because somehow the Scar is just significantly less powerful than Baphomet, I guess. I don't know how that works, but... I was still playing this game, surely by this time you should have finished it. No. For some reason, Alcat, and I don't know why they do this, but for some reason they're like, what if we just made the game like impossibly long for no reason? Someone said like, you know, someone at Alcat were like, what if we just made like a 50-hour game in middle of replayability? Like, nah, just keep adding to it. Just one more week and I will finish. Yeah, oh, I'll finish, alright. Persona 5 Royale? Sure, yeah, pretty much. A familiar figure emerges before you. The storyteller's unseeing eyes are turned towards the city, ruins behind you. It appears that despite his blindness, he perceives something that the rest of you do not. He is gone. He is no more. The demon lord has perished. He has freed our realm of his dark presence. What you've accomplished is unheard of, Commander, but you must not squander. You must not squander it. This legacy I leave you? This shams. Forces have already gathered and dressed to set out on the last march into the heart of the wound. We await your return. Storyteller, what are you doing here? Witnessing a story, not Commander. Witnessing a story yet again. What will the Scary do now? He returned to the abyss to his rasping rift, but he did not return the victor. The great demon lord, the usher of the apocalypse, failed to kill a mortal. He failed. I'm not sure what hurt him more, your power or the realization of his defeat. The Scar is arrogant to the point of insanity, but it's more likely that he'll bide his time rather than launch another attack and risk everything. And while he's recovering, you will have enough time to complete your mission and rid us of the world. Everything is clear to me now. Good. Make haste to Dresden, Commander. Your allies are on their way there already. The story is drawing to a close, but it's not over yet. They just adapted Pathfinder campaign. It's not like they added Abyss for fun. Clueless? Question mark? I mean, the thing though is that like, even adapting the campaign, it feels like they've added a lot of elements that they need to. Like, the first and obviously easiest thing we could look at is like all the bonus areas, right? Like they don't need to exist. There's no use to have all the bonus areas there. I like all these places on the map: the Laughing Caves, the Befouled Barrows, Nightingale Grove, Moondance Meadow, Chili Creek. Like, these places don't need to exist. They could like, if you wanted to shorten the game runtime of this game, you could have had primarily just main areas and maybe some bonus areas for companion quests. And then just had a lot of the companion stuff happen as a course of the normal story, rather than being like side things that you go to, right? That's probably what I would do. They could have had way less randomized dialogue. They could have not done the world conquest stuff, even though I like it. Like the stuff that, like this stuff. This stuff is cool, but I feel like it's kind of wasted when they, I feel like it's a little bit wasted when they, just like delete your progress in it too, right? I don't know, it feels like this all they could do to like significantly shorten the game down if they really wanted to. Maybe I'll just walk back to Dresden, because I feel like, I want to get to this wounded dragon thing done. I'm gonna walk back to Dresden, like a pleb. Healing the kindred. Wo sind die Kinder? I mean, I have 4 units there, right? Nice. Dude, this is a level 7 army by itself? That's crazy. Did I just sally out to fight these guys? Probably right. I think you can definitely tell this story in like 50 hours probably. And then if you account for bonus content, let's make it 100 hours, right? And then you can still rely on replayability rather than whatever. Whatever. Oh, these succubus are ranged units. Damn, that was a rough fight. That was rough. We can teleport back now. Do. The gates of Dresden are open wide, and the army that came back from Is is standing before you. Hundreds of eyes are watching you, triumphant, to return to the city. The feeling of radiant joy and readiness to fight for a just cause is almost palpable. Among the neat ranks of the Crusaders, the majestic dragons inspire confidence in the hearts of all. The Crusader men then watch you and your fellow followers with hope and reverence. They greet you with welcoming shouts and enthusiastic salutes.
Welcome. I see you have returned. You once again saved me from death, and our army from inglorious defeat. I may have been the one to call this crusade, but it was you who became its very soul and chief strategist of the entire campaign. All hail the commander! Long live our hero!
You're too kind.
Not at all. You and your efforts are the only reason this crusade has not ended in failure like all the others. But now the crusade must face Threshold. It is time for the final confrontation. The last bloody and decisive battle. Few of us will come back alive. Give us all a few words before you lead us on what is to be our final push. Once you are finished with your speech, please come and see me. I'd like to speak with you in private.
It feels a bit like like I don't know what a good comparison is, but it's like the kind of idea of the threat that Galfrey is facing versus the threat a regular person is facing, right? It's almost like, you know, like you're in like a superhero movie, but you're like one of the regular people. You're facing, you know, like Thanos or something, right? But instead of being Thor, you are a regular dude who just picked up a sword. Like when Galfrey talks about like the threat that they're going to be facing in Threshold, the threat she's going to face versus the threat other people are going to face is just they're like completely different worlds, right? Like Galfrey can stand her ground against probably most demons by herself. She can't face a demon lord by herself, but she can at least make a pretense of resisting one. While a regular person dies to most demons, just straight up. Like 3 regular people versus 1 demon. In most cases, the demon wins, right? You feel the right words take shape in your heart. The warriors look at you with hope, and their bright, open faces bolster your faith in your imminent victory. A lot depends on what you're about to say. Comrades. Oh, this wrath is righteous. Yeah, that's the name of the game. These are all so lame. These are so lame. My mentor told me I have the soul of a gold dragon. This wrath is righteous, rolled the credits. While standing here, I feel there's a spark of dragonhood in each and every one of you. Nobility and determination will help us win this battle. We'll fight as dragons, defending our land to the final breath. We are your dragons, commander. That's so corny. You're loud and din, the sound of dozens of swords being rattled against shields. This victory will not mean the end to conflict. Much needs to be done to... I feel like maybe Kiryu leaving makes the most sense, actually. I mean, that's already go and open an orphanage, right? After we win, we will at last be able to devote ourselves to our true calling. We will go back to leading peaceful lives, and this includes me. I will leave this place and go wherever I can. Learn more about what it means to be a dragon. Yeah, one starting an orphanage. A more for silence fills the square. They will feel the power of our wrath, of the righteous. Remember, warriors, we're not alone. Our dragon brothers and sisters are with us in this glorious day. On this glorious day, the dragons themselves have come to us. How can we lose now? You saw what their torture class probably is right now. Yeah, but listen, we'll get right into it anyway, right? At the moment you feel closer to your warriors than ever before. The dragons who came from far to fight alongside you can feel it too. The sonorous voices are lifted in song, and the heart of every crusader follows. The swordtail plays behind you as if from nowhere. Omea wa mo shinderu. Nani? I have a chance to meet a dragon born in the body of a mortal within my lifetime. Incredible. As I listened to you, I knew without a doubt that it was no human commander standing before these warriors, but a resplendent dragon. So you will not return after the victory. I understand. Dragons have their own way, which is not like that of other people. But we will not forget about your friends. With their fleeting lifespans, as you start delving into the wisdom of the ages. They will never forget you, I'm sure. This is just like, no matter who you're playing, like, I never doubted I have a chance to meet a lich born in the body of a mortal within my lifetime. A swarm born in the body of a mortal within a lifetime. Like the dialogue for Storm is just like, remember, we are all a swarm, a hive mind of people connected. I'm controlling all of you right now. Greyboy is very serious. He speaks quietly as if he doesn't want to be overheard. Commander, you and I need to go to a very important meeting. I'd like to tell you more, but I'm afraid I can't give you any further details. You'll just have to trust me. We need to go to the dry crossroads. It's not far from Dresden, but you and I will have to go alone. No one else is allowed to at this meeting. Let me know when you're ready to travel. I can assure that this meeting is very important. Greyboy gives a side wink and mouths silently. That will be interesting. What is this meeting about? I can't tell you that. You'll just have to trust me. That's a matter of great importance. Greyboy coughs loudly into his fist, and his fingers swiftly form a series of gestures used by thieves, assassins, and other silent hunters. The message clear. Gager, arm yourself. Is this meeting really that important? I won't have bothered you with it otherwise, Commander. I cannot give you any further details, because this meeting must be kept secret, but trust me, it is important. Greyboy glances around warily. He tugs on his earlobe and recognizes the coded signal. It is a sign used by criminals and killers to mean dangers, others are listening. Why can't we meet in Dresden? I'm worried about prying eyes and curious ears. It would be difficult to arrange a secret meeting in the city. Devil, Mythic Path. I think it's time for us to leave. Greyboy smiles slightly. There's an eager gleam in his eyes. As I think so, Commander. It will be a long trip, but I'll try to keep you entertained with small talk. Dora's eyes shine with anticipation. His cryptic smile speaks volumes. There's clearly something he wants to tell you. I guess we gotta talk to everyone now, probably? Okay, no new decrees. That's right, I guess. I thought taking it was like the last thing. Are we actually going to like? Are we gonna have like an abyss map? Like, what does my quest log say right now? Quarters of Threshold. Wait, isn't Ritual in there too? Are doing without your squad or rank of Paralictor? It has given me a little cause for emotion. I am competent leader, but for me, leadership has never been an end in itself. Any position that allows me to effectively achieve my goal will suffice. As your companion and subordinate, I am no less capable of contributing to the fight against the Worldwound than I would be as an officer of a chapter. Doesn't seem like there's any need to speak to people, I guess. Oh, Galfrey wanted to speak to me, but where the hell is Galfrey at? Maybe she's inside still? Miamira Skull greets you with a respectful bow. The ordeal has befell her. Left his mark. Strand of grey lurks in her hair. Her fingers shake with tremors, but an inquisitive mind still shines in her eyes. When we first met, I was not myself. In this, we had no time to converse. Emilis, thank you for saving my life, soul, and mind. Remind me, who are you? Miamir of Almas, known as the Scholar. I led the Order of the Flaming Lance. In the pursuit of ancient Sarkorian knowledge, I fell into the trap of a Siabre and nearly lost my mind, but you saved me. I will be forever grateful to you. Head of the Order, I thought you'd been removed from your post. It was, when I had sufficiently recuperated, I wanted to return to the front lines as a simple knight. Clem did a splendid job of leading without me, but he persuaded me to take up this post again. Tell me what your order. There's no doubt that demonic invasion is a terrible tragedy that must be stopped at any cost, but it It's also a source of invaluable knowledge on a wide variety of aspects of the arcane sciences. As we defeat the demons, we must not miss the chance to learn all we can about them. If we understood the nature of the world wound and its first creator, we would have long ago found a way to seal it. This is why the crusade needs research as well as fighters. Are you fully healed? I am, thank you. I was almost gone, but in her grace, Her Majesty sent me to the best healers in the capital. Their chants and prayers sent me back on my feet. Did your research bear any fruit? New event. It would be an awful shame to venture to death's door and learn nothing from the experience, no? Fortunately, my research was not in vain. I was able to decipher the spell of Sarkorian druids. I have no doubt that they will come in handy. What's your next ritual? Or maybe. Have you seen Trendlev's new form? What do you think of her on life? My student continues to amaze me. Trendlev has suffered so much pain. Others would have yearned for peace, but she has chosen to fight on. I think that she is weak. He believes that she has been tainted, and she is ashamed of herself. But if she were to ask me, I would tell her that she is the purest and strongest of dragons. I honor her sacrifice. I only hope that one day she can see herself as I see her. Is Trendlev anywhere around here? I love loading screens. Yeah, Queen Galfrey. Queen Galfrey greets you with a friendly smile. Thank you for coming to speak with me, and thank you once more for forgiving me. It's taken a weight off my shoulders. I can now breathe more easily. I know I have no right to complain to you about my experiences. I bear the blame for what happened, but I want you to know not a day passed that I did not think about you. And I also wanted to say that I consider you my friend. He stands around to you. No matter what trials await you in the future, you can always rely on me and old Mendev. Shake Alfred's hand. I'm glad to be your friend, my queen. Together we will defeat the World Wound. You have Mendev support commander. Aeon Path. What awaits us at Threshold? We can only guess, but I'm not fond of guessing, she says, steel in her voice. The Threshold Fortress is the source of all our troubles. It was where this all began, and it is where this must end. But in the 100 years of Crusades, we still haven't the slightest idea what it is supposed to become. The raging magical energy so heavily altered it that no spells or living scouts have been able to approach it. What are you going to do after our victory? Perhaps I'll plant nasturtiums and get a canary. I really don't know, Commander. Right now, I'm looking at the looming storm clouds. As to what comes after, let us worry about it after. Hand over the Covenant of the Inheritor. Covenant of the Inheritor should belong to you. Covenant of the Inheritor. Oh my god! I love this thing. I think I should probably give it away though. Does nothing, it's not worth doing. Oh. Why? Why is an option then? What does it actually do? Does it just add roleplay or something? Romance good boy points, okay. According to the AI overview, it says to give the Covenant of the Inheritor, equip it in a belt slot and talk to King Galfrey. Do you actually have to have it equipped? I don't think so, right? Least hallucinated moment from Google AI. I feel like I had a lot of good experiences with AI, and then I told you guys that I was having mostly good experiences, and ever since everything has just been complete garbage. Wait, do I actually have anything new for it? I forget that this thing doesn't light up. Oh, Mask of Nothing. You can find out anything about this mask. I see darkness, endless, total, and empty. I see, I don't know what it is. I can't make it out. A flash? A flow of power? The birth of something I cannot fathom. I hear the wild roar rising from the depths of emptiness, resonating with flash of light. If I had ears, I'd be deaf. If I had eyes, they would burn. But I'm just a grain of sand in the middle of nothing. But with no will, no goal, no name. The old man gulps and takes his hand off the mask. I do not understand exactly what it is I saw, and I do not want to. Not all riddles need to be solved. Some you just accept. Oh, there's Renlove. Renlove stands as still and unmoving as a statue. However, when she notices you, she bows her head. Brother, I'm in your debt, and even an eternity will not be enough to repay you for what you have done. As long as my mind belongs to me, my will is firm, and corruption does not hold a sway over me, I'm yours. What's it like being undead? It is torment. The corruption is even worse than before. It tears at my soul. A hunger with no way to sate it. An existence with no future. This is my unlife. The colors of the world have faded, and dark thoughts plague my mind endlessly. All that I have left are my memories, the joyful years I spent in Canabras, the moment you brought me back from oblivion. I remember when your soul touched mine, and I regained the ability to feel. The connection only lasts for a moment, but the memory of that experience gives me strength. I just want to return to Canabras. I would like to return and continue my service, but no. My new appearance would only frighten people. They would not want a corpse like me in their city. I would Canabras be at peace, and if that means I can never return there, then so be it. How are you and Haliceliax getting along? I try to avoid him. The sight of my former teacher fills me with shame. He told me that he doesn't blame me, that he's proud of me, but I don't believe him. I was once his best student, but now I'm his greatest disappointment. No one can make me believe otherwise. How are Dresden's inhabitants treating you? They keep their distance from me. Gone are the days when I would take walks in the square and see smiles everywhere. Now, even those who knew me before avert their eyes. Some of them pity me, and others fear me, but it makes no difference to me anymore. These encounters are fleeting. My struggle is eternal. Okay, do people actually have new stuff to say, or does it seem like it? I guess I should vendor stuff, huh? Oh. Finian. Okay, don't vendor Finian. Why are these? Oh, because this is a better sword now. So just club down station and the enemy is for holy playing for the round, so the enemies want to go around the plus one. Like the damage is so inconsequential, right? It's like does 1d6 holy damage per round. Oh wow. That's crazy, yo. That means that if I hit Baphomet with that, he will be dead within 1,000 rounds or something. Crazy. Oh. Wrath of the Creator, interesting. How exactly is Wooljeff paying me for all this? This is a good one. Also, I bleed sword can do that. I must be able to equip the weapons for 2 rounds. That's kind of interesting. Got to give that to Wooljeff. Wait, ancient wood? Oh. Can the horse wear... I think it can. Frodo's mithril vest? The poor hobbit must be dead. I might be good on someone, but at this point, I feel like we're so deep that it doesn't really matter. And nothing else matters. Getting like a +1 on someone's AC, not gonna make a difference.
I know. Let's sell this.
Was there something? Oh, the horse should get armor. Some proper armor in it. This weapon has a +6 cold iron longsword in the hand of a paladin or good line mythic creature. It becomes a holy adventure. This sacred weapon provides a spell resistance of 5 plus the wielder's class level to the wielder and anyone adjacent to her. It also enables the wielder to use Dispel Magic greater once per round as a standard action. As a class level of the wielder. On the air, the spell is possible not to target the Dispel or counter spell versus the Dispel Magic greater. Okay. I mean, seems okay, I guess. What is this meeting open to attend? Oh wait, so I actually have to like leave and only bring him? Is that what's happening? I thought he said to, you know, talk to me and we'll head there, but I guess I have to leave the town and only bring him with me. Honestly, in my dragon form, I'm not too worried about most encounters. I feel like I can wreak some real havoc. Where's Harmattan now? He filed a request to be transferred to a scouting unit on the front lines, apparently figuring that trying your temper wouldn't be in his best interests. I assigned a couple of reliable soldiers to him, but he's kept quiet and served honorably.
There, mister.
That will cause any more trouble. Remind me, who are you? The White-Bearded Knight stands at attention. Sir Thomas Longar, paladin by the grace of Iomade, former adjunct to Captain Harmut. May the gods forgive him. I'm presently in your service as the chair of the staff council. If anything else happens, I will report straight to you, but to tell you the truth, I doubt we'll ever need to reconvene the council again. Our strategy seems sound and well laid out. I don't anticipate any complications. How about yourself? I don't like to brag, but I've seen many things in my life. I was born in Shellyax, but after certain events I had to leave my poor homeland. There was just too much heat from the hellfire. After I left, fate took me many places, from Varesia to Brevoy, and back. My strength has faded with age, though I keep thinking that the time for adventure has passed. Once I heard about your new crusade, I knew it was still too early for me to put my feet up. Once you beat the abyss, then I might retire, who knows. Is the army morale high? I'm pleased to report that troop morale is currently impeccably high. There's been no incident aside from a couple of disrespectful remarks about commanding officers made in states of inebriation. Even in those cases, proper apologies have already been made. What's the book you're reading? This old thing? The white-bearded knight smiles as he shows you the colorful cover of a tattered chapbook depicting a dragon riding a knight smiting some tentacle monster. It's a trifle to tell the truth, a silly dime novel, yet I can't help but love its silliness, even though I know firsthand the reality is nothing like them. When I open one, I feel myself half a century younger. Thank you for reporting Captain Armid's treason. I wish I hadn't come to this. When I uncovered his plan, I was fuming. He's an officer and twice my age, yet his behavior was that of a child. Okay. I clicked on the link in your Discord and it took me here. WTF, man. Yeah, you fell for a phishing scam. And now all your private information and money belongs to me, little boy. What's up, Mr. Baggy Pants? When he sees you, Saul smiles only slightly, but his first smile in a long time. Commander, in the flesh, not eaten by Cybermelech with some trust. Many things happen, but here we are, having a flat in the city, in the square again, none the worse for it all. How are you feeling? I'm waiting for the end, but now my soul is at peace. Our enemy is gone, I can die now. I've done all I could for the tribe. How did the mongrels feel about being back in Dresden? It's been difficult, a lot have changed about us. Need time to adjust. And the young ones blame themselves to boot. They say if we only resist the demon, we could have helped Dresden when it needed us most. I'm just chilling today, nice. Chilling like a villain. Making a killin'. Okay. So threshold is down there, I guess. But where do I was supposed to get. Oh, this is the army we raised. Ooh, 200 headhunters. That's pretty good. 400 spearmen? No, no, thank you. Where am I supposed to find the last puzzle pieces and stuff? I'd probably move this army, but oh no, there's some dudes coming right here. Energy point income increased by 1. I feel like this energy point was never even remotely a problem. Same with hero points. Finance points are like where the actual problem was. Mandavian Cavaliers. I mean, there's probably no reason to do this. I just enjoy building the armies. I enjoy this really shitty army building system they made. Okay. I assume when he said you have to go, I have to go there with just him, he actually meant go there with just me, and that isn't just some like I can like bring other companions anyway. Wait, wait, just Greyboard? Question mark?
Precisely.
An outsider, kill him. You're late, Greyboar. A group of thugs blocks your path. They are armed and look like they're ready to fight. Their leader faces you with his hands on his hips. We didn't think you were going to show, but you wouldn't do that to us, would you, Greyboar? Where's the target? I know you're a professional, but I've never worked with you before, so listen up. I'm watching you, no funny business, or I'll make you bleed, got it? True, we haven't worked together before, so I'll give you a warning on my own. If you threaten me again, I'll cut out your heart and shove it up your ass, got it? The gang bursts out laughing, their leader nods his approval. That seems alright, I think we can work with him. Respect, no wonder he raised his eyebrow pointedly, has such a high opinion of you. Hope your friends won't get cold feet when it's time to act. Don't worry about my bunch, not our first hunt, as long as the target is where it's supposed to be, they'll do what they've been told. Is she here now? Probably, you know how she doesn't like to show up too early. She's smart, wants to scout out the area first, I respect that. Once we've cornered the target, she'll be here, or not. Also tell with her. Is everything ready? Now, just wait a minute, she said that you'd be in charge of all the preparations. She told us to wait for your arrival and follow all your instructions. Why don't you scout out the area and figure out what needs to be done? We'll need at least 3 places for the crew to hide, and we'll need a good location for our archers as well, and that trail over there bothers me, makes it too easy for our target to escape. Points a trail that branches off from the road and disappears into the woods. We need to see if there's any way to block the path somehow. I'll scope out the area. Go ahead, boss, we'll sit here and await your orders. Are they going to assassinate me, and if you don't side with Greyboar, you like show up here and get assassinated?
I'll do as you tell me. Waste not a minute.
Or if Greyboar doesn't trust you, I guess. The way he runs is kind of silly.
Follow your instinct.
He's like... Block the path of retreat, find the hideouts for the hunters on the road. Block the path of retreat.
You ask, I deliver.
Their archers shall take position up on that hill. Looks good to me. The leader turns to one of his henchmen and mutters, "What are you standing around for? Get your ugly mug up on that hill." Point to the bush and the massive rock. Place your crew in the bushes along the road behind those trees and behind that huge boulder. Can do. Those are some good locations, nice and hidden. Can't see them from the road. Alright, stop sitting around your asses. Go where you're told and lay low. I better not hear it or see any of you. That's a damaged tree by the trail. We need to chop it down and block the path. Yes, we're set then. Time to lay low. You know your stuff, Greyboar. Can't fault your decision. You made some good calls. I respect that. Ow, kill him. Why do I have a crossbow? What the hell? What's happening? Horizala. This is the first time you've seen Horizala in person. She gazed at you triumphantly. You're not as smart as everyone thinks, she glows mockingly. You walked straight into a trap set by your own associate. Don't kill him. I want to finish him off myself. You performed your task admirably, Grey Boar. You charged me an exorbitant rate for your services, but it seems that you were worth every coin. Did you expect anything else? As I said, when I take a job, it gets done. You wanted the commander, and I brought him to you. Joss is standing off to the side. He clears his throat, annoyed that he's being left out of the conversation. Your death will bring me... Shut up, Joss. I didn't give you permission to speak. Urzala glares anger at Joss, and he quails beneath her fiery gaze. I thought we got along well. Why do you want me dead? Trickster Mythic Path. Father will see how wrong he was about me. He'll reward me with his favor when I present him with your head. I'll be the greatest of Baphomet's daughters once more, and that half-mortal upstart Warlesh will crawl on her knees before me. I'll rout the armies of Alushinria, then I'll cut down the Skari Slackies and take his army for myself. And once that's done, it'll be your turn, Crusaders. I'll make you kneel before the Lord of Beasts. It's very brave of you to appear in person. I applaud your courage. I wanted to personally witness your demise. Ursula snaps angrily. Do you think I'm scared of you? Ha! You have no idea how powerful I am. Hafsmira was nothing compared to me, and now my father has freed me from those accursed seals. I'm no longer bound. I'm Baphomet's daughter, the strongest of his offspring. I have reclaimed my rightful place, and now I will destroy you. Josh, why are you here? You really want to kill me? It's not like he had any choice in the matter. Ursula crows triumphantly. This half-wit belongs to me, and so does his guild. After you killed Hafsmira, Baphomet gave me back my power. I was restored to my rightful place, and Dios, who once considered himself my master, became my property. He cracks her knuckles, causing the former leader of the Assassin Guild to cower in fear. Just as Spirit tries to save face, he forces on a smile. I'm sorry, but the bounty on your head was just too tempting I couldn't resist. So, Ursala has robbed you of your guild and your pride. How pathetic. Joss recalls as if he'd been slapped. He is angry. You regret your insolence, I swear. Rainbow, you betrayed me. The guild I joined, with your consent, I might add, asked me to do a job. They offered me a sizable reward, and our partnership has been less than satisfactory. So I'm breaking our contract. Oh, and you're about to be killed by my newest employers. I instructed Graver to lure you here, and he has performed his task admirably. You will not leave this place alive. Damn, I almost did it too. So if I succeed, then I get to like be like, oh, I see what you're doing, Grey Boar. Alas, you could not overcome your evil desires. I'm not committing some terrible atrocity, I'm just doing my job. Maybe we can talk things through and solve our disagreements peacefully. There's no need for violence. Ah, how amusing. Are you going to fall on your knees and beg for mercy? Give him a good beating before you finish him off. Greyboar smirks. To count on Greyboar's sincere loyalty, a person must be an equal skill killer who shares his cynical views on life, placing a low price on the lives of others, but pricing gold and freedom. I want peace for them to carry out that order because they themselves are actually already dead. Commander, now! Pulling the whistle decorated with a ruse from his pocket, the dwarf brings it to his lips and produces a high-pitched thrill.
Let's make this quick.
A dragon form! Dragon form! Imagine you're just like a wizard or something, and she helps you just hits you and crits you and insta kills you. My target AC is 64. Oh, I still have all my buffs. Jesus Christ, disgusting. Let's focus fire Hafsmira, I guess. Hello again. Good. Alright. Why is this Josh guy still attacking me? Didn't he get the memo? Oh no, he's attacking Greyboar.
Victory is worth the pain.
My much weaker companion. Orzales curl up on the ground in anguish. She slams her fist down angrily. This isn't how it was supposed to end. Why are you so damn strong, mortal? Shorty, you little worm, you betrayed me. If you had done what I asked, I would have given you everything you ever wanted. I value my reputation more than anything you could offer me. You can rant and rave as much as you want, but you're not going to change my mind. Greyboar turns to you and gives you a businesslike nod. Hold on, Commander. I admit I was worried that you would deviate from our plan and reveal your full strength. We needed Horzala to believe that victory was in her grasp so that she would reveal herself. Your spectacle was quite convincing. All you offer me in exchange for your life, demon? Yeah, what's up, Compultiburn? Alyssa Dogo here. Nothing. Once my father hears of my failure, he'll take everything from me, even the guild. Greyboar wanted to tell Ursula how we outwitted her. Greyboar speaks slowly, deliberately as he fills his pipe. You see, Ursula, you made 3 mistakes. Her first mistake was sending your agent in Dresden to give me the assignment to bring the commander's head, instead of summoning me to Alexandria. In doing so, you made it clear to me that you have people in Dresden, that some of them might be part of the commander's inner circle. Therefore, the commander and I kept the plan closely guarded secret, but didn't want you to find out about it. As for your second mistake, you underestimated just how much I value my reputation. Under different circumstances, I would have gladly taken this assignment, but I'm not going to tarnish my good name. When the commander and I were on our way here, we had plenty of time to discuss the details of our plan. I would pretend to carry out the assignment, and the commander would pretend that he was trapped. We knew you would not resist the opportunity to savor your triumph personally. I just had to play my part convincingly when I helped to set up the ambush, and the commander had to fight at half strength so he wouldn't immediately destroy your lackeys. When he fell for it, he threw caution to the wind and revealed your presence. Remember how I said you'd made 3 mistakes? Your third mistake was turning your back on this shorty. We don't deserve Dogos. I think I deserve this guy. Get out of my sight, Horzala. I never want to see you again. Even my father's favor. Horzala wipes the blood from her face and mutters sullenly. Even my father's favor isn't worth dealing with you again, mortal. You won't have any trouble from me. Farewell. Oh, no! I think we're done here. One of these nights we should meet up in the tavern to celebrate. Drinks are on me. We're unable to identify the items. Nice. I mean, we can just leave. We get the stuff for free, right? Did I say person? Okay. Ah. Must have been the wind. What do I need here again? I need the final veil. The final veil. I don't understand. Found in Bone Hills. Are they new? Oh, there's new areas on the map. There's one area on the map, I guess, called the Bone Hills. var gött. Ah. Boy. Hello everyone, I'm a dragon.
Is that the commander who entered the lair of assassins unafraid, wreaking havoc and personally murdering everyone in sight? Why, yes, I think it is him. Well, beer is on me today, just like I promised.
Can I expect more attempts in my life?
There, of course, but he no longer has weapons like Horsala's Assassin's Guild at his command. And the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are no match for them. I don't think you need to be wary of any more attacks.
Have you ever been tempted to betray me?
Well, maybe a little, perhaps. But I never violate the terms of my contracts. Justice, villainy, loyalty, treachery, all these words carry no meaning for me anymore. But my reputation, for that, I will put my life on the line.
You can say whatever you want, but you have a faithful and noble heart.
Yeah, sure. I'm a scoundrel with a heart of gold. A noble murderer, and anything else you come up with. Just don't try to make a paladin out of me, Commander.
Thank you for remaining loyal to me. What if I just suspect him as a paladin?
It's not about loyalty. It's just business, and... But perhaps you are right about that. I like you. I rarely say that to people, and almost never to my employers. But here we are. I enjoy traveling with you. And I would have felt regret if you had died. Apparently our adventures together have made me overly sentimental.
Have you ever thought about what you're going to do when this war is over?
They say that the Assassin's Guild of Elutionira, of which I pride myself of being a member, has recently lost its leader. I, on the other hand, have been honing my demon-slaying skills to perfection over the past few months. When this whole thing with the world wound is over, I'll return there and try to become one of the aristocrats of Elutionira. That is what they call themselves, if I remember correctly. I will reside there in luxury, bathe in the gossip about my notorious misdeeds, and take assignments from the Crusaders at a hefty discount. If the demons are trying to occupy our Galarian, why shouldn't we mortals repay them by occupying a part of their realm?
Just know that I think highly of you.
Same goes for you. I never regretted getting
Can you
involved
romance
with you,
Grave War? Probably
even
not, right?
though the whole thing seemed like a utter failure at times.
Have you ever thought about quitting the assassination business?
Now, quite the opposite. My career is booming at present. First, I have an opportunity to work with you and participate in a truly fascinating adventure, which is going to lift my reputation to new heights. Second,
He has
I've
family.
just
Oh,
joined
okay.
a very formidable Assassin's Guild. There is a lot more for me to achieve as a professional, and I will only start thinking about retirement and the peaceful life of a commoner when I'm past my prime. Anyway, fortune doesn't favor those who think too much about tomorrow.
Does Grave War have
instead
more
of living in the present.
voice dialogue than every
Right
other
now,
companion or
I'm
something?
fighting the world wound under your command. As for what happens next, we'll just have to see.
I feel like this is way more dialogue than any other companion got. Nenio stuff wasn't even voiced when I returned to her. You could have become more than just a hired killer.
Now, I am going to tell you a very important secret. You must not disclose it to anyone, no matter the circumstances. I think the simple truth is that I love my job. Yes, I suppose I have the spirit of a killer, but there's nothing I can do about that. Perhaps I'll even kill you too, if you tell any of my potential employers what I just told you.
You have a daughter.
Yes, my little Mora. Do you think she would want to see me again after all these years? What would she think of me if I told her how I'd been earning my bread all this time? that I left her to do this kind of work? I'm afraid to hear the answers. I only hope that she will be able to forgive me if I ever get the chance to see her again.
After we win the war, I think you should retire and go find your family.
Maybe you are right. Every road eventually comes to an end, and I've been treading this path for quite a long time. Fine. Let us have one more go at defeating some indomitable evil. And then I'll go into retirement. You know, Commander. You know, I've always thought that I was a loner by nature. I don't like people. I don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about me. And that's how it's always been. Until I met you. Are an exception to all the rules. It is completely wrong for a hired blade to have any kind of personal affection for a client. But I do. Whatever lies ahead, I will never regret going on that dragon hunting mission with you. Surprised to hear such words from an assassin, Commander.
I have nothing else to say.
In that case, let this story become a good memory of how we cheated death itself. We should rest.
That's somewhat awkward to say to a dragon, true. The dragon mounted, that was an evil one though, right? It's okay. And that was one of the bad ones. That's a black dragon, you're gold, yeah. I don't like Greybear as a companion. It just seems like a big whatever burger. So I want to go to the Bony Hills, which looks like I probably want to teleport to Castle of Desires. Yeah, we can go in areas. So we'll do some puzzling today probably, right? Assuming that the things are actually here, like the Google search told me.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
I say restarting the game lets me cast... Nope. I don't know what bug happened where I can no longer... Where I can no longer cast spells from scrolls in my inventory, but it's...
my unbiased opinion?
Not fun.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Okay. Water unable to use scrolls from inventory. Like, this is like I can't even find anyone that has this problem. Oh yeah, so just like it's just like a bug I invented, I guess. Awesome.
Esmo, access, yes.
Unique bug, very nice. Literally can't find a single thread about it.
I will resist.
Oh, this guy's a real hombre. Hold on, that's a real person. Damn. Got that bug too, okay.
On it. T, go.
Retreat is not an option.
How weird. Dude, why all the Nabassus?
On it. T, go.
Kneel before me.
Oh my god, everyone's losing fucking levels. Right, so I had no death ward, so every character is just Giga level, I guess. So because we're no longer playing the game anymore, we have to go in here, we have to manually grab this, because even on Nenio, we're not allowed to use it from inventory. Yeah. Awesome.
You are my favorite aide.
Esmo, access, yes.
I love video games. I don't know if I ever told you guys that.
Esmo, access, yes.
Would I have like a grate or something? I'll just buy more of these.
Esmo, access, yes.
I like that, you know, I've been mostly casting Deathward all the time, but then there's like one encounter, I'm like, you know what, whatever. And it's literally the fucking negative level squad.
Esmo, access, yes. Esmo, access, yes.
There we go, puzzle pieces. There was like no like actual loot here either. That was not a super difficult encounter, but it's a real encounter. Like I just had 4 daggers on him, 4 regular ass daggers. The night is monster. I say, oh okay, that's pretty decent. Apostle time. Dude, curious as a chat right now. I love it. How am I supposed to get my last mythic level though? I guess I mean the only thing I can really do is go to Is, right? So I guess that's what we're doing. That's my only quest. There's enough news from Cannabis on Open Festival. Arizona is ready to report on it. Arizona has urgent news. Okay, so there's some stuff, I guess. Never mind. Never mind. The masked ghost showed the way to the growth riddle. Oh, TV.
Are we ready to move out? Hmm? Oh, yes, what?
An hour or so before the very end of the game. Okay. I don't have to worry about, like, grabbing that, I guess.
I agree.
That kind of sucks, though.
Let's explore.
Okay, so we have no single requirements. All we have is a requirement for this stuff to appear here, right? And this has to appear once. This one's weird. Need more time to play with it. Yeah, especially because like the dragon stuff just seems really cool. Like the double golden breath. Huh. This one seems like more arbitrary than the other ones. Because if there's no single requirements, it just kind of means that you need to do more trial and error, I think. We covered that. We need... Wait, I can't put anything there. Oh, okay. Dude, can I do no sorting? Like, how do I, like... Alcat, please! What is wrong with you guys? Seriously, what is this? Why can't I organize this in my inventory? It's crazy. You can organize if you like drag it out of the thing. Okay, I guess I'll put this here. Oh, this can also be covered over there though, to be fair, right? Then we need scythe with a bunch of symbols. Do we have that? This thing? We need a small side. Oh, I forgot the symbols have to match. Right. 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 So here we need I'm just gonna put all these out because it's like seeing them in inventory is actually just complete garbage. Wait, oh there.
Sure,
Okay.
why not?
So I'm just looking. Was just looking at my phone real quick. I think you would do like.
Ah, the scientific approach.
Now this is covered. And then I'll put that there. And so that should have all the symbols we need covered, right? Oh no, we still need one up here. Which looks like it has to be one of these two. Put this one in for now. It's either that one or it has to be a person. I actually feel like some of these double pieces are pretty telling, but we can't use a double piece here. So there's two double pieces, and they need to be somewhere. They can't be on this row. We could have a double piece right here. This may be the solution to that problem. No, could you? No, you couldn't. No, you could, because you just need two there, right? We could have a... I think double piece has to go here and then either here or here. Like a double piece here would... Feels like it like opens up too many slots maybe? Man, I don't like this puzzle. This puzzle is not fun. Feels like I have to do way too much trial and erroring. Let's say that I put... this double here. No, that doesn't work. These have to be met with exactly what they're facing, right? They have to be exactly what they are, so... double can't go there at all. That means that this has to face one of these. That's just how it is. The same down here. This kinda works. Do I have that symbol? What am I looking for here? Maybe if I replace... flip this over... do that, and then I can put something else here, like this one. Now I have a convenient place for this. Oh no, but that can't be how it is. Do we have any? We have this thing. One. Why did they make the symbols so like?
I agree.
And that, well, I guess I also should remember that they don't have to be like this exactly, right? They can also, we can also have the thing up there. But right now we need this up there. Is that this has to be... I think we have that, right? It has to be this. Wrong one. Not a bad location for this, actually, now I think about it. Wait, I don't even have any more of them.
Let's explore.
Okay, so this is scuffed. What if I did put this here? Now this setup doesn't really work anymore though. So scuffed.
Sure, why not?
I think maybe you put the double here actually. Maybe not. Double can't be here. It can be here, here, or any of these two spots. Those are the double accessible spots. The double is here, then we can try that. Double is there, then we need this piece to go here. This
The
should go
scientific
there,
approach.
but then this can't look like this anymore. This right here over is scuffed now. Because we don't have the additional pieces for it. We're limited by our thing. We need one here. We can't have one there without it leading out. We need 3 spots here, so if I do double here, you can't. Can't put a double in a single spot, it has to be split between them. So we know this is not double possible. But we can't have... How do you even lead out from this? I don't even know if I understand. I think you have to have 2 of them meeting in the middle here, maybe? Okay, so you need 3 of them up here guaranteed. This is the double, I think. I think this one has to be the double. Nope. Nope. Kiryu. Bad.
Anything new?
No. I don't mean to click that, please.
The struggles never cease.
I'm trusting you. You require my unbiased opinion?
I think this one has to be a double because it leads. It just leads over here, which means that you just need 1 here instead of needing 2 over here. And then this is probably not what you want down here. But you want something that leads into this. Like this one, maybe. Now, do I have a reversal for this? I do. That's perfect. So this is... I don't know if this one's correct, but the rest there should probably be correct. Now I need to reverse this. Perfect. I love video games. Okay, what do I have in this regard, though? Do I actually have what I need there? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay, so that doesn't actually work. Make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Yeah, so it needs that and that. Okay, so what's the piece? I have these two. So this one. I feel like this one indicates that I'm wrong here, honestly. I don't know how to. I have no idea how you're supposed to do this.
I agree.
Maybe, I think I've illuminated part of my problem here, which is that I'm stun locked on these locations when we can flip this. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I move this down here and then I go from there. I don't know if that will drastically change anything, but it might. So you would need 1, 2. Well, this can be anything technically, right? We actually need one of these. Well, we need one in this column. But it can be in this. Well, whether it's in the center or not. Let's say 1, 2. You build out from it over here. You get 3, 4. And you do need one down here too. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly the number we need. But the logic goes up here too, I think. Oh, no, we need 6. No, you don't.
Let's
You don't.
explore.
Yeah, maybe this works. Let's try that, I guess. I love when you put it in the middle and it goes nowhere. That's exactly the type of UI design that I love. When I design a UI, I love putting things in the middle and making them go nowhere.
Sure, why not?
You don't want to waste this necessarily. So what do we put next in the column here? I think you'd double here. Then you maybe meet in the center there. This one's difficult to build that. No, it isn't necessarily. But do we have the ability to build out from that into what I'm looking for, though? No. It could be flip this.
Ah, the scientific approach.
Then we have to dead end that one, probably. Let's just. I would strangle the person that made this UI if I could. Oh shit, I didn't think about these. Oh, that's good. We're actually on the road for these. It's the one I have in my inventory, the one I need here, maybe? No. We need a dude. This, it can't be this one here. But it can be, yeah, it can be this one here. Yeah, of course. Replace these two? Well, we don't replace them, but we put this here. But then we need a person into the thing, which we don't have.
I agree.
We do. Perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's explore.
Probably corner this one would be my guess.
Sure, why not?
Man, this one would fit really well over here, but I don't know how we do that. So we also need them to be over here. I'm just gonna put everything out again so I can visualize it in my brain box.
Ah, the scientific approach.
I think that first of all, this one can't be up here. There's no shot. This thing's up here. Just isn't. Technically, actually, we could. This might actually help. If you put this here, then this double can actually be used in the center. But that doesn't matter. You still have to dead end one of them, but... this actually works over here somehow. So we fulfilled all the demands now, I'm pretty sure. No, we haven't, not here. And to fulfill it there, we would need a double, which we have.
Let's explore.
That's interesting. Okay, stuff is coming. Here we need these two, we have those. Here we need these two symbols, we have those. Here we need these three. We currently have those, but I don't think that actually works out. And we need this. Oh, this guy. We're missing a guy here. Ugh. Not a good look. Not a good look.
Sure, why not?
Actually, no, that doesn't work. Yo, what's up, Debatron? There's no guy that leads to this symbol, so there can't be a guy in the center here. The center is off limits for guys, okay? That means that the guy either has to be here or he has to be here, and I feel like the left side probably makes the most sense. If we guy there, we don't have enough symbols then. Over here, it has to be one of these symbols that connect them, right? That's just how it is. So the guy has to be here. That's just a fact. No matter what, there has to be a guy there. We don't have enough of these stripes, I don't think, to have more of them over there. How would I put a guy there without disrupting the entire flow here? If I put... this dude here, then we move these two over. I guess I'll try it. Let me see how that works out. How goes expedition game? Expedition game? Hold up. Hold up. We're doing puzzles right now, and it's not a bad puzzle, but it's a little bit frustrating, the UI for it. It's one of those, like, this would be really fun if it wasn't for the UI type of puzzles.
Ah, the scientific approach.
Another problem is you gotta put a guy there, which that doesn't seem to work out in any conceivable way. Like as in the game is an expedition. Oh, okay. Sure. The guy 100% has to be here, I think. I don't think there's any debate. I don't think you can't fit the guy here because you need 3. You can't fit the guy here because no guy leads to this thing. Right? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm not seeing a guy somewhere. So the guy has to be here. That means that we have to somehow lead a guy up there. Well, actually, maybe this doesn't have to be a guy. That could be part of a problem here. What can guy lead to? So, guy can lead to, if you flip this. I was gonna say you sound either confused or tired. ¿Por qué no los dos? Now my guess would be that we have to corner this thing. That would have to be there. Do I randomly have the pieces I need here? That would be crazy, right? No. Oh, maybe. No, I don't. Because I need this demon fucking thing. Oh, dude. Imagine if I just had the solution right now. This thing can't participate in this line. It just doesn't work like that. So we can just remove any thought of putting that over there. But then, how do you get rid of that even? No guy leads to that, so the guy thing is pretty set in stone, I feel like, which means that it's a problem here somewhere. I think maybe if I take this. Oh no, we can't even. I don't even have the luxury of that, right? I haven't
agree.
I haven't wasted any of these. Like, ooh, I can. No. Yes? No. Oh yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. If I move these two around, I set this here, and I take this, put that there.
Let's
Now
explore.
I have the luxury of one of these, which I don't know what I'm supposed to do with, but it exists. Now I can put this here. Just I'm allowed to put this here. And I can put this there, but that does not solve my problem, unfortunately. Somehow I'm supposed to have an allowance for this symbol being here, but also being over here. I don't know how they want me to do that. I have to put the double here, maybe. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I have to double here somehow. Oh,
Ah, the scientific approach.
I don't think that, I don't like we're just brain blasting right now, but we're just brain blasting. Okay, but I have nowhere to get rid of this thing now. Oh man, dude. I think the only way this puzzle works is if this is here. But then I think I would need to isolate.
I'm always open to ideas.
Actually, I could also hide it here, now I think about it. That's not true. Does that help me in any way, though?
I agree.
This is probably a better place for it, actually.
Let's explore.
Then, I just have to do some shenanigans up here, I guess, but I don't know. see what we're dealing with here.
Why not?
Then we could replace that over there. Oh, this is a big clue too. I forgot about this. The fact that we need... This basically needs to be that symbol. We can probably assume that they actually have to meet in the center here.
Ah, the scientific approach.
It either has to go there or it has to go here, but...
I agree.
So, I can with confidence say that it can't be... I don't remember reasoning, but I feel confident that it can't be over there. So it means it either has to be here, or it has to be here. Hypothetically, let's say I put it there, then I would need one of these leading to that thing, which does exist. Maybe that's the play right now. Doubling there I don't think makes sense. I think this still has to be the double, probably. Oh, but that, yeah, okay, fuck. That means I still have to figure out some way to get rid of all of these. Which, right now, I don't know how you do.
Let's explore.
Oh, man. I wish this interface wasn't so annoying to deal with, dude. Imagine if you could just move the box around. So this thing, essentially, it could be here. No. It has to be in one of these columns. There's no other place for it to go. But in order for it to go anywhere, I would need this. But I don't think this piece can actually be here, which I think means that the scythe has to be over here. Let me just go through my reasoning again here, so I feel more confident about it.
Why not?
So, in order for this to be here, we need this piece. We only have one of these pieces. It can't be anything else, because this piece has to be... Well, that's not actually true. We could also flip these again, but... Oh, God. Oh, no. Ooh. I feel like it's such a hassle to go through this. I don't like the person that assigned this puzzle needs to be fired. Unironically, it needs to be fired from their job. Okay, I need to isolate these pieces. They have to be isolated somehow. If I moved this up there again... This thing can't... Okay, the one clue I have is that the person can't be in the center, right? There's no room to have the person in the center, because none of the person pieces lead to... one of them does, actually, so one of them could be in the center, actually. No. No, it couldn't. Yes, it could. God damn it.
The scientific approach.
Now we've got our person there. But then put this here, and I move this double slab here. Yeah, let's see here. See what we're dealing with. Let's use our brain. I love brains. Now we essentially need 2 here to fill this gap, right? We need 1 here, 1 here. That we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just fill it out. Let's see what happens.
I agree. Let's explore.
Okay, so what are we dealing with now? Is there any way to solve our conundrum over here?
Sure, why not?
We have this solved. This is solved. Perfect.